DJ Quan Radio, where hip hop lives.
Follow DJ Quan on Instagram at Quan J.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mixtape Show. We are live, man, and we were playing some joints, man. We was waiting for the brother to call in, and we got them all plugged in and everything like that. Checking in from the West Coast, man. He goes by the name of Michael Blueyez, and he will be rocking with us for a few minutes here on the Mixtape Show. Brother, man, how you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm blessed, man. I appreciate you having me on the show tonight, man. I appreciate this Mixtape Show. I appreciate you, DJ Quan.
Not a problem, man. First and foremost, brother, how'd your year kick off for you, man? 2021 was a beast, along with 2020, man. So it's a, fresh start for everybody, kind of mentally and all that stuff, man. How you been handling it so far?
So far, last year was it was overwhelming with a lot of personal stuff, but we were launching the business at the same time, so I had to just really focus in on that. Mm-hmm. And then of course the year it's a fresh year. It's 2022, and like I told my whole team, we're coming hungrier than ever these first 3 months. We got like 10 albums we're dropping total between me, myself, and all my guys and my gals that work on the label too. And so we're just grinding, and we're really blessed to be what we're doing today. We're going to Frisco tomorrow to shoot a video.
Nice.
Then we're coming back because we got a show on Friday night. We got another show Saturday night. So we're living that rock star life and just showing people it the right way,
Yeah, exactly. That independent rock star life, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. So when COVID hit and everything like that, man, did it slow you down, or did it help you focus more? Because I know I'm getting both sides of the story when I interview people. There's some people, dealing with the personal things, and maybe they got sick, family members got sick and stuff like that. But some artists kind of said, hey, man, this is kind of my opportunity to lock in and really focus because all the distractions were kind of removed. You know what I mean?
Well, for me, when COVID hit, I did a long time from a mistake that I made, and so I've been out on parole, got off parole. I've been off parole for 6 months, but in the beginning of it, mm-hmm. I was going to college still, so I was adjusting, and then I was going to campus full time and working full time. I was studying to be an audio engineer for Pro Tools, mm-hmm. and so COVID hit like the last semester of my certification on Pro Tools. And I had to switch gear to, doing everything from the whole world was in a panic. Everybody thought it was like some zombie apocalypse going on type stuff.
Yeah.
So, everybody thought the worst, right? And so, of course, it makes everybody isolate from everybody. So I stayed in the house. I studied my engineering. Mm-hmm. I worked on my music. I knocked out and dropped my first album October 22nd of last year.
Nice.
And then I put out a bunch of singles, and it felt really good because well, people would ask me, how are you feeling? Like, you're going through so much. And I was like, nah, actually, this is like my comfort zone right here. This mm-hmm. is what I've been doing so much solo time in my head working.
Yeah.
I just switched gears right back into it, but now I was free.
Yeah.
We had the comforts of home. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. So let's talk about that without getting too much into the detail, because I don't want to hear that part. But like you said, you had to take care of some situations in life, some decisions and stuff like that. And you turn it into a positive, brother. You know what I'm saying? You turned it around, and you're doing what you got to do to stay on this side right here. How laser focused are you now, man, as far as dealing with this?
I'm so laser focused on trying to keep myself in gear. At the same token, 3 years really isn't nothing to try to adjust back into society.
Nah. Uh-oh. I think he broke up just a little bit there. Oh, looks like the homie hit a bad patch here. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do just so we don't have dead air. Let's play another joint real quick. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I broke up just a little bit.
Okay, so it was a completely different experience transitioning back into that, but I had already gotten my college degree in business before, 6 months before I came home. I finally finished it. And then I was geared, to do, I was really focused on really just trying to establish myself right when I came home, so I got right into full-time work, doing roofing, and so it's been really hard to go from that to this because of, it's like trying to learn a bunch of new society's rules all over again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I knew them before I went. Then I went to prison. I had to learn those rules, and now I'm coming back and I'm trying to learn these rules. But I'm so focused now that, all my guys, I invest in everybody that works hard for themselves. And I tell people all the time that I worked really hard to get where I'm at today.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see that same thing in other people, that's why I'm building this business, so that I can build a platform for other people to have that opportunity a lot younger than I had it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm hyper focused right now. And like I tell everybody, I reach for the stars. I want a Grammy before this year is up. That's what I'm aiming for.
There you go.
So we'll see how it happens. We'll see how this year ends.
There we go, man. So we'll talk about the business, man. What you got going on business wise? I know outside of the music, I know you're building as an entrepreneur. What you got going on that side?
Of course, I'm an artist. I'm a rapper, but I'm an audio engineer. So it was natural for me to go into opening my own label, an independent label. And so we have a commercial building in Blackstone, 2813 North Blackstone Avenue. People can go to my social media and book appointments. We got engineers that work here for us, in-house producers. We have one of the West Coast's hottest videographers, Vincent Romero from Teamy Visions.
Okay.
And so he did City Lights. He did that music video for me. And so he's one of the hardest workers. Like all of us, we all grind really hard. So we're building. I want to be the next. I want to be the next Aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
I want to on the West Coast. I want to be the next entrepreneur that takes this to the next level and then takes it from music to something else. Because it's not just about this. We're branching out into podcasts and photography. And we want to get into film, making short movies. We're like. And we want to get into teaching like audio engineering classes for juveniles. Like we want to, we have all these opportunities, we're in a position where we can actually do it.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm proud about.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? And then like you said, building your brand. I see it as a kind of like Soul Assassins, how they did their thing when they set up shop. I definitely can see that what you got going on. That's definitely a dope template to have right now.
Yeah.
And
it takes the whole team,
Exactly, and everything is like you said, a team. Everything's internal, so that you could definitely save financially on a lot of that stuff too, where you don't have to outsource a lot of that work. You know what I'm saying? You can build a team or catch an up and coming person. If I need a video guy, let me get an up and coming person and build him on the team and let him do his own thing and build out his resume. So that's definitely dope, man. We definitely need that, especially the way the indie artists, it's indie versus major, right? Indie versus commercial. And this is the time, I think, too, the way COVID has affected the major labels where the indie people can really shine because you can move quicker now. You can make decisions in real time, you know what I'm saying, and make things happen in real time. You don't have to wait for the board meetings for them to approve your budget and all that stuff. You can just say, how much do we need? Let's get the money together and let's do it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
and that's what we've been doing. Like, we've been making moves, and it's because we're all in here brainstorming, as a team. And then, we plan the albums out, we plan the concepts, we scrap songs, and we tell each other like, hey, bro, I don't know if that song's gonna make a cut for your album. We make sure that everything's tightened up before we do it. And like you said, saves us all money because we're outsourcing and we're not spending, $10,000 on an album.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're spending $2,000 on marketing, instead. Because we just built the whole thing right here, on our own foundation. So
there we go, man. So how you enjoying the journey though, man? At the kind of you the boss, you know what I'm saying? How you enjoying this whole thing?
Like I tell people all the time, man, I'm humble. I feel like I know I'm the boss, but I'm still a kid in many ways, and I'm still learning. I'm that guy that's still learning how to turn the lights out and push the chair in too most of the time.
Me too.
So, but I'm blessed. Like I truly love where I'm at today, and to be able to work on myself. I'm definitely not perfect. I got all kind of stuff wrong with me, but as long as I continue focusing on helping myself and helping others, then hopefully my mistakes aren't too bad. That's the biggest thing. Is now my mindset is I won't jeopardize, risking my values anymore. Or my future anymore because I already wasted too much. I know that everything that we're doing now requires us to be focused and to doing it, with a positive intention. So that's what we're doing today.
So when did that switch hit for you, man? When you kind of went from the selfish to the selfless? When did that hit you? As far as, like you said, every decision I make kind of affects other people now.
Yeah, for me, I used to be, heavily into really bad drug use, right? And one of my big homies got me clean. And he's also another rapper, X-Rated, from Sacramento. Mm-hmm. And so we had a chance to spend some time together, and he was able to, become a sponsor to me and a mentor to me with the music game too. He's the one that told me to focus on the music business, build your own, label, get it going, work on your craft, but at the same token, he taught me that I had to get my stuff together too, and get my life together, So, it went a lot of that. Anytime you're looking at yourself, and then, any of the programs you go through, it becomes natural to start giving back in that program before, you branch out or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it was only right. It became natural for me to become a facilitator in all those programs when I was locked up. It was natural for me to become sponsors for people that, needed help still. So I was doing that long before I hit the gate, to basically train myself for what I had to do coming home, because I have to be all those things for everybody on my label. I have to make sure that my guys are staying focused, and my guys make sure I'm staying focused. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
In this world, and especially after like studying, with a bunch of different people and going to school and learning that really societies, we learn from each other as society. Mm-hmm. We as human beings, we could be sitting right next to another human and we just learn information from each other. Mm-hmm. So for me, understanding that means that I got to give out the right information and do it the right way.
Yeah.
But when I was growing up, I got all the bad information. That's why I ended up in the pen. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at today.
Absolutely, man. So let's talk about the music, brother. Are we gonna play this joint here after the interview? City Lights. That's a single that you're pushing right now. Is that part of an album, or is that just a single you dropped just to kind of test it out?
Yeah, that was just a single that we dropped about 6 months ago. We have a bunch of new music dropping, and then I dropped one I think after that too. It was called Paper Cuts. Mm-hmm. And then I'm dropping one with X-Rated sometime this month. Okay. We're dropping that one. It's called Chosen Few. Super dope video. We went all the way out to Las Vegas and filmed it at Blockstar Evolution, and then in downtown Vegas. It was really clean, crispy shots. So I can't wait to share that with you guys too. But City Lights, it's a story about a soldier and a stripper who fall in love, and at the end, she basically tells them that she ain't with it, and it's through the visuals and through my bars. Mm-hmm. And that's how I tell my stories all the time,
Yeah, I like that, man. I'm a big fan of conceptual tracks and conceptual artwork, what I'm saying, where you can follow along with the story. That's definitely my type of music that I love to follow. It's just not you just saying stuff to rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta have a point. I gotta be able to learn something or understand. I want my mind to kind of go like that,
Yeah. So how does that, man? When you write these songs, do you have the visuals in mind as you write it, or is it after the fact where you like, oh, let's do this?
I don't know. I'm like this. Like I just finished a whole nother album, a secret album, just like a week ago. That me and my boy Cash Prote, we weren't even planning on doing an album, and then all of a sudden, the ideas started popping, and we just started writing. And, we got the producers here, so we're all just working together in real time to make these songs. And for me, I like being a perfectionist with my songs. But I also like understanding that we also have to create a sound. Sometimes makes you feel uncomfortable creating a new sound because it's what people like too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's finding all those things as we go into it. Before I came home, I wrote 100 songs sitting on my bunk and waiting for the day that I was going to come out. That's why I had a whole album of material ready, the first year I was home, mm-hmm. and so even now, like now that my psychology's changed, it's deeper or whatever, and I've learned new things and have new experiences. Mm-hmm. The music's different too. The rhymes are different. The understanding of the industry changes from week to week. So, the concepts have to change sometimes too. Mm-hmm. Some songs don't even ever get released. But,
yeah.
So for me, I'm very specific. I'm a perfectionist, but I love to write topics to tell stories,
There we go. So what's the name of the crew? Not the crew, but what's the name of the label and everything again? Let's plug that too.
So my label is Relentless Vision Entertainment.
Okay.
and relentless because we won't stop, and vision because we all see exactly what we want. So, and we're going towards it.
Yeah. And how many deep are you guys now artistically as far as artists?
So we got our videographer, Vincent Romero, Teamy Visions. I have one of my engineers, AO Pat did that. Cash Brote is an engineer also, but he's also one of my artists. He's a rapper. That's Kilitae's son. And then we have Kiki the Brat. She's an R&B singer.
Nice.
And then we have the Kid Ghost. He's a hip hop artist, super dope. And then myself. So we only have 4 artists. And then we have a lot of in-house producers too. We also got the Fly Guys, and that's a group of rappers and one producer. So
okay.
And those guys are also with our label. And so and we have numerous producers. We got Buenos Aires, Vinny Lokes makes beats. He's also Teamy Visions. And then we got Connor Jackson. He's a good producer. My album's done by 88 Drums.
Okay.
So it's, and then and he's also a producer that's working with us for a couple of our albums.
Nice.
So it's been good. I love making music and I love networking.
Yeah, man. It sounds like you guys got a nice little situation going right there, man. So congratulations to that, first of all, man. I know this is definitely in the times of me, man, it's hard to build an actual team. So it's dope to see that, you know what I'm saying, you guys got something going on and you guys got the same mission statement and everybody's following it. So that's dope, man. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
No, I definitely, man. Hopefully when these things clear up, man, we plan on taking this show on the road a little bit like we used to do and kind of visit some cities, man. So I'm gonna have to definitely tap in with you whenever we make our West Coast trip and come check out the team,
man. I look forward to it. Yeah, I look forward to it. If you're ever out here and you want to come out here to the West Coast, then we'll have you tap in here.
Yeah.
And you could set up right here and we could do it right here,
Definitely, man. Definitely. Yeah. That's the goal for the year, man. We want to expand out and like I said, you can bring the crew, we can interview everybody and just kind of, dig into the scene and see what's going on out there, man. Definitely, man. So I know you said you got a lot
I'll be here for sure.
I know you said you got a lot of projects coming out, man. So what's next? What's the next thing we should look for here in the next few weeks?
All right, so we got a Cash Brote. We got Kiki the Brat. She just dropped a single yesterday called Puff Puff Pass. She's dropping another one called Better Friends in a couple days. Cash Brote and the Fly Guys are dropping an album called hey Cash, what's the name of that album? What's the name of that album y'all are dropping? The one you guys just did the album cover for yesterday.
Good Intentions, Bad Ways.
Good Intentions, Bad Ways.
There you go.
And then Cash Brote and Blueyez are dropping an album called Legit Hustle.
Okay.
We're gonna do that also this month. I'm dropping my album. It's
that part of the artwork. Tonight? See it or not?
No, I don't think they can. It's on radio anyway.
Yeah, I can see it. You're good.
We got and then we're my album drops February 22nd.
Okay.
And that one's gonna be called The Ascension.
Okay.
So
yeah,
we're excited. We got a lot of work coming ahead of us, and we got a lot of singles we're about to drop too as well. So
dope, man.
We're just grinding.
I'll tell you what, man. Once we get off the air and everything, I'm gonna give you my email address so you can send those singles over, so we can get you plugged in here on the station and everything like that. Because I already got a couple of your singles loaded on the station already, but definitely want to look out for the team too, man. So I'll give you my information. You guys can start sending records this way, and we'll give you those spins, man. That won't even be a problem. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
Dope, man. So I'll tell you what, brother, what's who you want to shout out? Well, let's do that. Let's do social media, man. What's the best way we can follow you on social media?
Follow me on Michael.Blueyez, which is on Instagram, right? It's spelled Blueyez, one word. And then and you can follow me on Facebook too. Under Michael Blueyez, or my real name, Michael Carter. I'm a businessman, so that's out there too.
Okay.
And then, that's basically the two primary ones that I'm on. I'm on every music platform, so you can find any of my music on everything. So just Google Michael Blueyez or search it on there, and then add it to your playlist. Everybody, please.
There you go. And what about a website? I know you got a website out too, right?
Oh yeah. We got a relentlessvisionentertainment.com. You can go there, and we upload all our newest videos and links. You can set appointments there for the recording studio, and you can lock in also if you need sessions to get beats with any of the producers. Yeah, it's special on there.
Dope, man. Well, hey, man, I tell everybody this every week, and I know that the listeners are tired of hearing this, but you new to the family, so every time you come on here, man, I call you guys Mixtape Show alumni. That means if you got anything you want to plug, you got anybody in the team who got something they want to plug, man, just reach out. We'll bring you back on the show. We'll talk about it. We'll plug it. We'll promote it. And the door is always open, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to welcome you to the family officially, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you doing this with us tonight. And we're going to keep spinning these records, man, and keep you out there, man. That's what this platform is for.
Hey, thank you, DJ Kwan, man. A shout out to the Mixtape Show for having us on there, man. Relentless Vision Entertainment. And y'all, we're going to work together and get this in.
Definitely, man. He goes by the name of Michael Blueyez. He's a guest this week. Shout out to UBO Entertainment for setting up this interview for us. We're going to definitely have him back on the show some more. We'll have some more people from the camp on, you know what I'm saying, as more projects drop, you know what I'm saying. That's a promise for me, my brother. And then, like I said, I'll after we get off the air, I'll shoot you some information so we can get the email addresses, and then you can send those records out here, and we can start spinning those records and everything, man.
All right, sounds good, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, so how about this, man? How about you throw it to that City Lights joint? Let the people know, man, the name of this joint and all that kind of stuff, and we'll play that right now. Yes,
sir, man. This is City Lights right here. If you guys go check it out on YouTube, there's a music video there you can check out. It's filmed by TME Visions. It was produced by my boy Tajadeen, and it was mixed and mastered by Blockstar Evolution. So it's super dope.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mixtape show for the show premiere at this joint. Michael Blueyez, City Lights. And hold on for a second, brother. I'm going to give you some information, and let's get into this joint. We'll be right back, all right?
Follow DJ Kawan on Instagram at KawanJ.